So dear, in previous video we have seen study about ionic compound, what are the ionic compound and how they form. In continuation of that, here we will study about how to write the ionic compound formula. For an example, just like sodium chloride, magnesium bromide, calcium sulfate, or any other ionic compound formula. So basically there are three simple steps. First we have to find out charges on metals and non-metals, and then we have to balance positive and negative charges of metals and non-metals, and then third step is we have to add charges as a subscript. So we will use these steps to write the ionic formula, but before that we have to find out charges on metals and non-metals. How will you find? So here I am showing a simple periodic table, which is a simple form of periodic table. It is exactly periodic table, but it don't have any elements, and it shows that first a group of element carry positive 1 charge plus 1 charge. Second a group element have 2 plus charge, and likewise in likewise 3a to 7a there are charges are from positive to negative. And eighth a group is a noble gas, and it don't have any charge, so they don't react noble gases. So on, as we have seen the previous video, that right hand side non-metals are placed and left hand side metals and transition metals are placed. So transition metals are those metals which have variable charges of, in like iron have 2 plus 3 plus, copper has 1 plus and 2 plus, so they have variable charges, they exist in variable charges. So let's see how we will write the ionic formula. For an example, sodium chloride. So if this is written like a sodium chloride in the text form, how will you write its formula? So there are two things are here. One is sodium and second is chloride. So if you will find sodium is in the periodic table, it fall in the first group far left, and that group has positive 1 charge, and chloride falls on the 7th a group, and that is also called halogen, and halogen have minus 1 charge. So you can see the second step is we have to balance the positive and negative charges. So sodium has 1 plus and chloride had 1 minus, so we can write like sodium 1 chloride 1, that's it. So positive and negative charge will be balanced. Since we don't write anywhere 1, so the final ionic formula will be sodium chloride NaCl. And in the second example, sodium bromide, magnesium bromide. So magnesium comes in second a group, and it have positive 2 charge, and bromide is another halogen which has minus 1. So second step is we have to balance the positive and negative charges. So to balance 2 positive of 1 magnesium ion, we need 2 bromide ion. Then we can cancel these charges, and then when we will summarize these 1 magnesium and 2 bromide, we can write like this: magnesium Br2 MgBr2. So this MgBr2 is a ionic formula for magnesium bromide. Third example is magnesium nitride. So magnesium has 2 positive and nitride has 3 negative. So now we have to balance the charges. To balance the magnesium positive charge and nitride negative charge, what we have to do, we have to take several magnesium and several nitride ion to make it even number of or basically we have to balance positive and negative charges. So if we will take 3 magnesium, then the total positive charge will be 6 plus, and if we will take 2 nitride ions, then the total negative charge will become minus 6. Then we can cancel their charges, and then when we will summarize all these, we can write like we have Mg3 and N2. So magnesium 3 and N nitride 2. So Mg3N2 is a ionic formula for magnesium nitride. So if you will see from these three examples, we can derive one simple rule or simple formula that is called crossover rule. Crossover rule, to understand that, we will represent metal as a Ma plus and non-metal as Xb minus. So if metal has A plus charge and non-metal has B minus charge, according to crossover rule, we have to move negative charge value under the metal subscript, and metal positive charge value as a subscript of non-metal. So we have to just swipe these numbers, not the negative and positive sign, only number. Then the formula will become BMBXA. And to verify this crossover rule, we will understand once again magnesium nitride, Mg2 plus and nitride 3 minus. So according to crossover rule, we have to place this 3 as a subscript of magnesium 2, and this 2 positive will go as a subscript of nitride. So if you will see far left, far right here, so this 2 will go under as a subscript of nitrogen, and 3 will become as a subscript of magnesium. So this formula you can verify from any of other example. So this is a very simple formula that is called crossover rule, and if you will understand this crossover rule, you can write any ionic formula. And in next video we will understand a little bit more detail about the polyatomic ions, how we will write ionic formula for polyatomic ions.